What's your name? What's your game? What do you want from me? Soccer, you do seem to realize that I exist only in darkness, and yet you say you need my assistance. I'm intrigued that you have no fear of the dark. I'll join you for your display of bravery. Just be careful that my darkness doesn't consume you too. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Bandiozo, back again with another video. This time we are gonna take on Kirkwood Junior High, but first, off screen, I had to run around a bit so I could try to get Shadow before that match started, and I'm glad I did. So now we finally have Shadow Keemrin. You can get him as early, I think, as whatever the chapter I said it was. I know I mentioned it. I just don't remember how long ago that was. God dang it. Okay, so one problem with this. He's level 4 whenever you decide to get him. So right now I can't put him on the field, otherwise he will utterly be the reason why we lose. Especially considering the position I was gonna put him in, he would probably be the reason why we would lose. So I'm not gonna field him in this match. I did put him on the team. I did just get rid of Max on our team for now, because I tried to get rid of Todd, but for this match he is a key player. You can't get rid of him, or at least for this match you can't. So I've decided to let him stay, but otherwise he's not staying for long. Other notes on this is, oh god dang it. Other notes on this fact is that, what's it called? That during this match, triple defense is going to be your most likely defense. Majin the Hand cannot stop Triangle Z. They can shoot anything else and Majin the Hand will stop it. Triangle Z is the only thing that Majin the Hand won't stop. So if you see them shoot, if you see any of the Murdochs shoot, use a special move. In terms of, what's it called? Use, crap, I can't even remember its name. Use triple defense, not Majin the Hand. I did give Eric Eagle Condor Dive because, let's be fair, he is a flyer. I had to give him it. I felt the urge, and I did. All I have to say. Huh. Well, that was enough of talking for now. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the station, and I'm gonna cut out right now. Okay, and we're cutting back in after I just healed, and now we can walk into this match. No, Shadow will not get any screen time this time, maybe. I can't believe it's been a year since I last went to Kirkwood. Axel, you didn't run away from Kirkwood. You were much stronger than you were last year. We'll show them. I'm alright. Thanks, Mark. Okay, let's head to Kirkwood. Okay, so in the anime too, Eric Eagle does actually come around this time to play in, and he creates a whole new move, but he does not get that till 7 levels from now, unfortunately, and it's one of my favorite moves for him to use. But don't worry, we'll probably get to use it, and if we don't, I will show it off screen. Well, I'll show it on screen. Hey, look over there! Coach Nicholas. Hey, long time no see you, Axel. It's really him! Oh, I'm such a fan! Can I have your autograph? Celia, why are you so excited? Coach Nichols used to play professional soccer. He was amazing. They even chose him for the national team. Really? Wow. Ha! You're not so shy, are you? You got a good friend. You got some good friends here, Axel. It's good that you're enjoying playing soccer again, Coach. Looks like we've still got plenty of time before the match starts. Like, we've got Spiky hair over here. That's right. I'm here to beat you. Well, I'm just sure I'll have fun watching you try. Like, hope you haven't gotten rusty out over the last year. Yeah, and your goalie had better not try to get blown away by our shot again, like. No, this time I won't fail. Come on, everybody. That's right. To no surprise, this will open up weirdly different, but why wouldn't it? So, making sure the game didn't. God dang it, Todd's really gonna have to be on the field for this. I'm sorry, Steve. Also, another note, Steve, if you look at their bios, Steve and Eric look slightly similar, and in the next game, their mini sprites are so similar that I did get them confused at a point. Okay. Kirkwood Junior High. Eric comes around at the time where you're gonna be on even par with them. Everyone else on the team is not. At all. Triangle Z. Okay, if Marvin Murdoch goes for a shoot, use triple defense. The others only have back tornado, which is essentially fire tornado, which is inherently stronger, but fire tornado is actually stronger, genuinely speaking. This match starts off like this. Soon after the whistle has been blown, the three brothers manage to steal the ball. I wonder why, maybe because we're under-leveled. We'll score past you just like before. This time, I'll definitely save it. Triangle Zectal! Yes, I just said it like that. And this is why you need Timmy on your field. I mean, not Timmy, Todd. No matter how you set triple defense to be, the two players that jump in will always be Jack and Todd. I've set it to Steve and Jack, but whatever. What? He managed to save our Triangle Z? Yes, quick everyone, counterattack! Yeah, that's true, because if they get a hold of the ball even... Oh, God. Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. If Eric loses the ball, we are in a bad situation. The wall! Bobby! Dang it! About face, please don't foul, please don't foul, please don't foul, please don't foul, please don't foul. Yes, I'm safe. Why didn't I just level up beforehand? I had the chance. I didn't. I should've. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is one of the things I would have done. Eat this! Inazuma break! And I almost clicked on Twin Boost. We got to see the old men do it in the last one. Let's see them handle this one. The new and improved Inazuma break! Theirs didn't have axles. Ours does, and this is a straight up shot to the chest. And it goes in. Good. So, good news is, they are really easy to stop their shots with. Through this whole story, your only problem will be leveling up, but even if they take shots on you, you're almost guaranteed to stop it as long as you use a special. Any special, really, up to a certain extent. Depending on how far we go with that. But you'll be fine otherwise. Just leveling up is the problem, which, in that case, do many routes. In other games, in the American version only, this is not the American version. This is just the Japanese download that you can get off the Nintendo American eShop. What you can do in the actual English version is play in the extra competition routes I told you guys about, to where you can get double the experience, aka level up easier and level up faster, so then you're not entirely screwed over when you play in these matches. Unfortunately, those don't exist in this game at all. In the other games, there's like 2 per one. Actually, in the American, there's 2. But this one, they don't have it, so you're in a slump if you can't really find a good way to level up. I mean, I found good ways to level up. Not really. I'm just being lazy and not doing it. Inazuma break, go in. But trust me, if you're on par with these guys, they are easy. Even if you're on the same level exactly, it's easy to beat them. It's not even troubling. There is one team in this game that where, even if you're on par with them, they are troubling. And that team is the final team in the game. I'm pretty sure you can already assume what it is. I'm not going to say it because it does count as a spoiler if I do say it. But you all probably know what it is, guaranteedly. That's fine, though. Because it doesn't matter. And technically, they're not even the team. It's just their other version. Also, here's a hint. If it's ending the half, always let the opponent use special moves if they have control of the ball if it's like near the end of the half, because you might as well let them waste TP for it, especially if you have another half to go. Especially with Boost Glider, because Boost Glider is the strongest dribbling move out there, but it takes up... It's supposed to take up a lot of TP. It didn't. Sure. But just let them waste TP. It will backfire on them eventually. And it will give you the ultimate advantage, especially if they just keep spamming the same move. Marvin Murdoch is the one with the other move. So you know what? Oh, I can't even use triple defense. Why can't... No, because Steve's off the pitch. God dang it. I hate that about these type of moves. Because in this game, you can only have Steve, Sam, Todd, and Jack as your choices for triple defense. If the person you set for is off the field, You cannot use it. Oh. Uh-huh. So, I guess triple defense is the only thing that could have stopped them. Not like I had a choice, because I didn't have triple defense with me. Okay, so this comes to a state of importance. Because I can't take Timmy Todd off the pitch, I have to put him as my thing for triple defense. Yeah, in this game, they're so restrictive. Well, in any game, if you have to have... God, what's going on? They're much better than they've seen before. Whatever, we just expected them to some tough opponents. That's why we trained so hard over the last year. Like, that's right. Yeah, that's just like Kirkwood. They never go down without a fight. We still got some work left to do, guys. Come on, everybody. Yeah, so we can't actually let them score anymore, because now I'm worried. But, what was I gonna say? In any game, if you have a move that requires certain characters, if any of the characters go off the pitch, it does not matter. If you already have other players that can take their place, you cannot use the move regardless, which sucks. Because I did have Todd on the pitch and Jack, so I could have used it. But because the game is like that, you can't, which sucks. And I forgot I could have just fired up to use Jude's shooting move, which would have given me a little breathing air. Kevin just decided not to be Kevin. Actually, to be a perfect Kevin by not doing anything. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Okay, I might actually have to fire up. But in the next game, though, if they don't require in any game, if they don't require certain players, as long as they have to have a move on them to do it, if they don't require... Oh, come on. If they don't require certain players, you can do it regardless. I feel like I'm being cheated out of a win here. Especially because they don't... Thank you! For Christ's sake. Okay, where's Eric? Eric may have Condor dive, but his shooting move is guaranteedly not enough to get past them. Well, even with the fire up. Maybe with the fire up. And, of course, Eric passed it there. Thank God you didn't go offside. Inazuma break. Please go in. Anything you shoot at this point on them is nearly guaranteed to go in. I think only weak moves like Fire Tornado at the most, won't go in. Which isn't that bad, because Fire Tornado is actually a strong move, so it's okay. It's not horrible. Thank you, God, for giving me that goal. One, they're out of TP now. I don't think... No, they're not. But it is 3-1. As long as they don't score 2 more points, we should be relatively fine. Kevin, don't screw this up. I'm going to try a new technique. I'm going to pass all the way back to Jim. And I'm going to use him to pass to Nathan. God dang it, he was closer than I hoped. Okay, triple defense. Back Tornado! This move is inherently stronger than Fire Tornado, which really it is not at all in any universe. Triple defense. By the way, triple defense can only cost 70 TP, so I feel like I've just crossed that barrier and I can no longer use it unless they do it while I'm fired up. In that case... Yeah, Eric, let's go, man. No! That was meant to be a pass for Nathan, and I just happened to misclick. As long as they don't score, I don't really care who's in possession of it. Well, as long as we can win, I don't care who's in possession of it. Okay, I have an idea. We'll do this. Go over his head. No one seemed to care like that, so... God dang it. Come on, Axel, take it from him. Thank you. Don't foul. No! Oh my god, it didn't... In the off chance that this goes in, this is gonna be the most... This will be the second most hilarious goal I have, and of course it's not gonna go in. At least send it out so I can be happy. Not a bad effort. Yeah, sure it wasn't. I still shot at him. Take it from him, Axel. Yes, okay, we're gonna go for one more shot. That being said, if I can afford to, Flurry Dash, okay, no. Hurricane Arrows is something I want to know, and I completely forgot to do this. Unfortunately, you guys cannot see it because of the blur, but it's essentially 3 players run around, create a hurricane around you, and then they kick you in the shin. It is the most violent move in this game, and frankly, it is tied for the most violent in the next one. And yet, it never, ever, ever fouls. It is an astonishment. It is a miracle how that move never fouls. But nonetheless, and it's powerful too, and it's very dangerous. So you're never going to win out against it. Yes, a run for Raimon. Huh? How did they do that? We've been training so hard all year. Triangle Z should be able to be the strongest shot. Why couldn't we win? After all that, we were just no match for Axel. You. Well played, everybody. That was a great match. Axel, you've gotten better over the past year. I'm really pleased for you. Coach. Hey, Axel, just tell me one thing. Why did you disappear last year? You didn't run away, did you? There must have been a reason. It's true. I left the match. I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you and the team. I see. But I still don't believe that you ran away. I think the Murdoch boys said some horrible things to you. I hope you can forgive them. It was a big shock to us when you didn't have to. When we didn't have you. A shock. Everyone said that we lost to Royal Academy because we didn't have you. They said that the Murdoch brothers weren't enough by themselves. I'm sure they found it hard to lose to you. But the worst thing was, they couldn't forgive themselves for having to depend on you to win. Really? I didn't know. Yo, Axel. Now that it's come to this, you've got to win. Otherwise, there'll be trouble, like... Keep on aiming for the top, because we'll be improving too, and next year, we'll beat you. You. Okay, that's enough. Let's go home and practice, everyone. No mercy for those who get left behind, like... Yeah! They're a bit rude, but they really love soccer, don't they? Right, Axel? Yeah, they're all right. And we get experience. Everyone but Eric leveled up twice. Shadow is leveling up a lot. He was at level 4. He is now level 10. He did not get any new moves, but he gets a really powerful move later on. I don't remember what level. Eric still leveled up, surprisingly. Next is the final against Zeus. The showdown with Ray Dark. And a chance to fulfill my dream of winning the Soccer Net Frontier National Finals. So close, I can almost touch it. Ah, Mark, I knew you'd be here. Mr. Smith, what's the matter? Will you be gathered with the team around? I've got something I need to tell you. God dang it, I really wanted to do something else. Jude's on your team now, isn't he? I found this article in Royal Academy's records room. Jude, you were talking to a Royal Academy student outside the club room before the Kirkwood match. Is that what you were talking about? It's no use speculating. Go ahead and read it. Wow, this is pretty old. It's a copy of the Youth Soccer Journal from 50 years ago. Youth Soccer Journal, issue number 1. Veteran player Tom Dark dropped from national team. Will he retire? Tom Dark. Could it be? Yes, Ray Dark's father. His father? Tom Dark was a great player who used to play for the national team. 50 years ago, there wasn't anyone in the world of soccer who didn't know about him. But he was dropped from the national team? Yes, that's when it all started. What? Why did you drop me from the team? Youth Soccer Journal, issue number 1. Veteran player Tom Dark dropped from national team. Will he retire? Retire? But I'm still fit. The manager of the national squad had this to say. Dark is too old. He hasn't been playing well recently. I want a new national team full of fit young players who are sure to win our next tournament. But soccer was always been my life. Why? Why? In soccer, winning is everything. It's not worth having Dark on the team when all he brings is the risk of losing. Winning is everything. I'm not worth anything if I lose. Dark era is over. After being dropped from the team, Tom Dark became obsessed with the idea of winning. This idea that winning is everything. Of course, it was Ray who was most affected by his father's strange obsession with victory. Distraught and ruined, Tom gave up soccer completely, and he instilled in Ray the idea that anything permissionable in the pursuit of victory. How creepy. Coach Nicholas told me yesterday that he had been contacted about a proposed backroom deal for last year's final between Kirkwood and Royal Academy. A backroom deal? They asked Kirkwood to throw the match so that Royal Academy could win. They said, "We'll pay you handsomely to quit. We can't guarantee your safety if you refuse to cooperate." You mean they refused and then Julia was involved in the incident? They went that far to keep Axel, Kirkwood star player, away from the match? I won't let them get away with this, no matter what the reason is. There's no excuse for doing people harm just for the sake of winning. Mark. Yes, you're right. But Commander, no Dark. He's despicable. I can't allow Ray Dark to go on dirtying the game of soccer and making everyone miserable. In the final, we're gonna beat Zeus. We'll show them that the love of the game of soccer is more important than just winning. Yeah! You called, Commander? Commander? I was just remembering my childhood. Huh? It's not a pleasant memory. I can never forget it, no matter how hard I try. Is this the used soccer journal from 50 years ago? You still have this after all this time? You really love soccer, don't you, Commander? Wah! Commander, didn't you know I despise soccer? You incompetent wrench. Oh! The only thing I love is victory. Yes, winning is everything. You're not worth anything if you lose. Isn't that right, Aphrodite? I feel exactly as you do, my liege. Oh, crap, I meant to save the game. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here, and then the next one we'll figure out what Ray Dark and Aphrodite is doing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the page, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to check us out.